and we'll go into the sky report for June 2014.
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
Okay, so, I'm sorry. So if you want to catch a view of Jupiter before the red spot shrinks away completely, you'll have to hurry because Jupiter is also making its way down towards the sun. You can see it for a couple hours in the northwest sky right after sunset. It's the brightest object there. We can go on. Mars is highest in the south as soon as it gets dark, and it's the kind of bright reddish object you can see. And even though it's getting kind of far away now, remember its close approach was back in April, it's still close enough that amateur astronomers with video cameras can stack lots of images and get outstanding views of the planet. It's a little harder to see this detail visually, but here you can see the North Polar Cap on the bottom and hazy clouds both near the poles on both sides. And Saturn, if you haven't seen Saturn yet, this is the best time to see it. Saturn was closest to the Earth at the end of April, but actually it's better positioned for viewing during the hours we're open now. So it's also high up it's in the southeast as soon as it gets dark, and to the south by about 10 o'clock. So don't miss Saturn and its rings. And then usually we talk about planets, but if you have binoculars, you can see some of these other objects that we talk about. Helps to know the constellations, but if you look in the constellation Hercules, in fact, if I may borrow the...
Right here.
Yeah, okay.
So you can tell it by the...
Yeah, it's called the keystone is the distinctive shape you want to look for. And on the western side of the keystone, if you look between the two stars there, you can see through binoculars a fuzzy round cloud. If you look at it with a telescope, you can see the great Hercules cluster, M13. And this is a view through our 12-inch telescope here at the observatory. Another globular cluster is in Canis venatici, the hunting dogs. And you can find that just under the tail of the Big Dipper is a fairly bright star called Cor Coralie. Between that and the brilliant star Arcturus, right between the two, is M3. So it's kind of not many bright stars there, just the key ones. And with binoculars, again, one of the things you can see is a fuzzy cloud. And a telescope will just show you thousands upon thousands of stars, and that's M3. And remember, we do sell telescopes in our book counter. Anyway, no. No. But, if you want to see these things for yourself, there's nothing better. Well, you can look through ours first, but if you really want to do it whenever you want to, get a telescope. The biggest event this month is, Celestron isn't paying me, I'm sorry. Don't worry.
1-800
Right.
Scopes.
Yeah, right, exactly.
More information at the end of this segment. The biggest event this month is summer, which will start on the 21st at 3:51 in the morning, so be sure to set your 1930s alarm clocks. The other fun things that day, though, will be at local noon. We'll celebrate that at our Gottlieb Transit Corridor. And at sunset, you'll be able to see the sun align with the lines that we have engraved on the western side of the building.
Day of the week is the 21st.
I think it's a Saturday.
Saturday, yeah, so. All right, we
Okay.
can go on if you need to know.
I gotta say, Matthew, can you go over to the ISS feed?
pretty.
It's just so pretty. And it's really, really seeing that reflection now of the sun,
Yeah.
of the Pacific Ocean. So it was just cool. I just wanted to show it to y'all. Okay, going on back.
And
So-
just the last thing I wanted to mention is if you want to, if you can't remember all this stuff because it flashes by fast, we actually have a website that has sky information. I write the sky report each week, and sometimes there's updates, errors, all kinds of things can happen. But I have, if you go to Griffith Sky Report on Twitter, updates are put forward in a timely manner.
And let's get Tony more than 101 followers.
I actually have 102 now.
Oh, yay!
I mean, I know
That was
my
you?
head won't fit in this room
All
much
right.
anymore, but it's getting there.